Tom, let's start with your contract for starters. Was it a simple decision in the end to stay at Gloucester?
Yeah, it took quite a while, to be honest. There's obviously a fair few factors that go into contract renewals and stuff, but at the end of the day, I think myself and both Gloucester were happy, so I'm delighted to have re-signed.
And I suppose, when you're living on the other side of the world from where you're from, there's a few more things that you've got to check out, and it's not just about you, is it?
No, exactly. It's probably the complete opposite, actually. I've got to do what's best for my family, but as it so happens, re-signing with Gloucester was probably the best thing for me, so we're happy with that.
And, all right, form at the moment isn't great for the team, but what do you feel the club can achieve in the next few years, however long you're here for?
Yeah, we've got, certainly with Saracens, going down next year, we've got a great opportunity to really try and win the Premiership. And that's not without reach. Obviously, we're in a bit of a rough patch at the moment, and we're well aware of that. But it's a long season, and it's amazing. How quickly everyone forgets. We just need to get a couple of wins on the board, and we'll be back to our good old selves, I hope.
Yeah, how do you come through that?
Yeah, I wish there was a golden answer, but I think the key thing is sticking together, both as a team and coaches and supporters. They make a big difference as well. If we can have everyone just supporting us, then I'm sure things will change. We're not a million miles away. It's just a few things that are just letting us down constantly. So we don't go out there to lose. So hopefully we can put a few things right this weekend.
And you look at the table. Obviously, if it's that tight and you can drop a couple of places pretty quickly, you can also climb back up a couple of places pretty quickly as well.
Yeah, too right. I think we're somewhere near the bottom of the table at the moment, but as you said, it's so tight. A couple of wins and we'll be right back into the top four. So we know that. We know the challenge that's ahead of us, and we've had a good training today, and hopefully we can carry that momentum into the weekend.
A bit of extra rest as well. Could that be something that could make a difference against Wasps?
Yeah. A long turnaround's always good. There's always a couple of bumps and bruises. It's the nature of the game that we play. But, we know that we go into this weekend and then we don't have a game the following weekend. So it's pretty much leave it all out there on the field. So we'll have a good positive mindset, and hopefully, as I said, we can rectify a few wrongs.
And positivity at the moment seems to be something that Wasps just aren't having a problem with.
Yeah, no, they're playing some good rugby at the moment, but I think the boys are ready to rise to the challenge. Really, we've got no other option than to go out there and front up and try and put in a good performance.
How much have Wasps changed for you? Because obviously they used to rely on Danny a lot, and Christian Wade's pace out wide as well. But obviously he's playing American football these days. But they still seem to have, enough personnel and enough flair still to be able to score the tries.
Yeah, exactly. They've got some good players, some good wingers, and a good fly half as well, and Sokwanga or Umanga, whoever it is. They've got some good players, and they've been playing some good rugby. We're aware of a few of their threats over the breakdown as well, so that'll be a big battle again. But likewise, you look at our team, we've got some good players all across the park as well. So, yeah.
And Gloucester at the moment, they seem to be able to unlock defences when there are, if maybe the pressure's off a little bit, but in the latter stages of games, what's stopping that happening earlier on in games? Do you feel?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's almost like we start playing when it's a little bit too late. I don't know whether it's pressure or whether it's just the conditions that we've been playing in lately. Like, obviously, it makes it tough in the weekend. The conditions were pretty hard going, so it probably didn't really suit our style of play. But we need to be able to adapt to that probably a little bit quicker. When we do get our kick chase game going, it is good, and when we do get our set piece going, we do look good. So it's just a matter of getting everything gelling at once. And unfortunately for us, for whatever reason, some facet of our game has been off pretty much every game this season. So it's a combination of a lot of different things, and unfortunately, there's no easy answer. If there was, then we'd be at the top of the league and flying. But it's just a matter of individually everyone trying to do the best that they can.